most important thing that we do as a legislator is set a budget and adhere to it. And make sure each of those departments that get part of that budget are funded appropriately. It's a real difference between separating their wants from their needs. And I'll make as sure as I can that all the needs are met, but the wants are taken care of on their own. That would be my first goal. I don't think there's any question that preschool is a great program. I don't think there's a person in this room that can stand here and say that it's not a great program, because it is. But the big question is, who should pay for it? There are some that can afford it, there's some that are, and should the state really be involved with a preschool program, and at what level? So a lot of it goes back to that budget question, and a lot of it goes back, if we do have that program, can some folks pay according to what their abilities are? So I agree that it is a great program, but I'm not ready to take your tax dollars, because in another year, are they going to go to a preschool? Or, where are we going to start and stop? So we're supplying a great kindergarten program. Right now, there's a preschool program that I'm not sure who should fund it. I question whether it should be your tax dollars. Thank you. The Affordable Health Care Act, as of today, is not well defined. And as a state and as individuals out here, we really haven't had the opportunity to understand how it's going to affect us. And so it's very difficult for the state to do any budgeting now, depending on what the national level is going to allow. But what I do see happening is it's going to prevent choices. Nationalized health care will make a position to where you as a mom may not get to go to the pediatrician you want for your kid. You may have to go to that other town where he's covered. That concerns me. We tend to travel in certain areas. It would really bother me if I like to go to the Cedar Rapids area for health care or stay in Manchester, and all of a sudden they say, no, you need to go to Dubuque. Not that Dubuque's bad, but it's not where I typically go. And so I'm really concerned that health care distributed by the government will drop. We will lose choices for that and lose flexibility. So it really concerns me. Every program that comes through the state of Iowa at one time or another had a great need, and that's why it became a program. But then, as budget times come through, every department has to take a look at what's important, where are the needs at, and to specifically say Meals on Wheels, it is a great program. There are so many elderly that are served by that program. But you have to remember, those departments know what their budget is, and they decide that themselves, how far they can go, and what they can save and what they cannot. And the best way to fix these problems is to create more jobs, create a better economy, let businesses generate more revenue. And so a fertilizer plant that came in today is going to add money to our budget so that programs like Meals on Wheels can exist. So it all goes back to let job creators create jobs so the budget gets healthier. Then those programs can exist. The way I'll vote, is near and dear to my heart, just as it is for you. And I think you need to look at that situation on your own and think real seriously how you will vote when you look at those judges. How did they respond in your mind? My opinion of Judge Wiggins really doesn't matter to you. It only matters to me. But what Judge Wiggins did to you should matter a lot. So if you think what he did was unethical or out of line, vote to move. If you think what he did was okay, let him stay. But it's 100% your choice. And so I know this crowd is a well-informed group of people. You wouldn't be here tonight if you didn't care about your government. But I think it's really important to look at what happened, look how it happened, make that personal choice yourself. And I'm going to be real clear about Planned Parenthood. They've provided some services to folks that were probably needed. And they provide a service that maybe fix some emergency situations. Probably a program that could exist. But is it fair to take your tax dollars to fund that program? Is it right to take the folks that for the religious beliefs, think what they're doing is wrong? Now, I didn't say the program should exist, but what I'm saying is, should it be your tax dollars funding it? There's a lot of private ways to fund programs like that, but I don't think it's right for me to take your tax dollars to fund it. Secretary of State Schultz decided, I think the first year that he became the secretary, that we needed to allow everybody that's a citizen of this state to vote, and to make sure that they vote and vote the way they choose. But also to make sure that we don't have fraudulent voting going on out there, because it does and it has happened. Now, I don't know of a person that would want to vote for someone that's not a citizen of this state. I have to have an ID to take a toothbrush back to Walmart. I have to have an ID to walk into any event. It is normal. I assume everyone in this room has an Iowa's driver's license or some sort of an issued ID to function today. And I think clarifying and making clear that those folks that come to vote are the right folks that can vote, the right folks that should vote, and that they have the right to vote for the person they choose. So voter ID fits with everything else we do in society, and the only way I think you can be against this is if you're looking for someone illegal to vote. As far as global warming, jury's still out on that.